Thanks for joining Dust Bowl Ball Game. Welcome to the show Friday night. Manners and respect. Now again, guys, I was having an issue. Um, I was having an issue getting on live with this thing. Did now shoot it off. Boom. Yes, I was having an issue. Um, getting onto the stream, getting onto the getting onto the stream. The platform was giving me some issues. So I had to start a new stream kind of vibe, you know. So yeah, I apologize, but me there, people, me there. But just make sure so this thing on stream right now. Then just make sure. Just give me 1 second. I have to check. See that boom. See that boom. Delete that one, yeah. Yes. Alright, things seem like it have a vibe. Seem like it a work. Zane, man, as I respect all the ones and ones them who join, who watch. I appreciate the support and I appreciate the love. Don't forget, we are a football fan channel, Zane. Focus on fan interaction, fans' opinions. We want to hear what you have to say, Zane. So click the link in the video description and you can join me. Zane, so I'm kind of just shoot this out to let me just shoot this out too. All right, manners and respect again, peace. I'm just sending this out to let people know that that I'm live, because again I had another live setup. See? Yeah, so again, as I said to the people, today this is the Friday show. See? You don't know it's the week. Technically, it's the day before the football week is supposed to start. Yeah, it's supposed to start, but there was a game today. Not a bad game. Crystal Palace and Newcastle. It wasn't as boring a game, given the fact that Zaha wasn't playing. It wasn't as boring a game as I initially thought it was going to be. Yeah, all right, we're there. All right, yeah, it wasn't as boring a game as I initially thought it was going to be. But yeah, it had a little vibe. Okay, so remember two co-hosts them are join. Yeah, remember two co-hosts then. Welcome to Harry and Gary. Again, just repeating, they're not twins. Yeah, they were just two good youth. So yeah, I was saying that was just the viewers that I watched the Newcastle Crystal Palace game earlier today, and it wasn't as boring a game um as I initially thought it was going to be, given the fact that Zaha wasn't playing. It wasn't a game with a lot of chances, but it wasn't a dry game. You know, I think Newcastle got lucky. Got two decent. The first goal was a decent goal. Second goal was. mm,
I missed it all. I actually had to run out on the street. Wifey had a shopping call, so
okay.
I had to take her out on the street.
Okay.
I missed
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, it wasn't a bad game. I don't think 2-0 fully represents the way the game was played. I don't think Newcastle was the better team, not worse, not by a 2-0 margin, but you know, yeah, but yeah, for just football, I guess. Joe Linton with the first assist, and then get lucky with a big deflection for the second goal. And I always say I argue that him and Daniel James are the two worst footballers in the league. No, just to kind of go over something really quickly because you guys did have some predictions for the games yesterday. We're just kind of go over it quick. So we have
Harry get one right, eh?
You get really
And get one horrible wrong.
Huh?
And get one horrible wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. The one you should get right.
But we don't cut you. But you see the one with Tottenham go 5. I should make Harry go first and make a bet because if I say a number, he's not gonna say the same number. So if I didn't say 4, I know he will switch from 4. He's never gonna say the same number. I say.
You say what you say, man. I'm gonna try to compete with it, but you're right.
Yeah, the first game, I'm gonna focus on so because we have a bad habit of but okay, hold on there. Widget, perfect. Look at it going good. All right. Yeah. What did I say? Okay. Yeah. So anyway, we could just go over the score. Braga, Leicester City. Now, why am I say Harry kind of get this right, even though I get it right?
You get it right, though, man.
Him get the draw.
The draw.
Yeah.
The
scoreline wrong.
Scoreline wrong.
He gets the draw and then win 3-0. 3-3. Them draw 3-3.
I'm going to say 1-1.
Huh?
What
Say 1-1. Yeah. Gary said 1-0 Leicester. Molda Arsenal. I don't know. Gary Manchester United said Harry said 2-1 Molda. And Gary said
nil all.
Why do you know? Arsenal beat up Molda. Then and then Arsenal beat them 3-0. Then we have Leverkusen. Harry gets 2-0. Gary gets 3-1. It was actually 4-1.
Yeah, go close.
Tottenham Ludogorets. Such an easy game for Tottenham. Oh gosh.
Very easy game.
It set up the perfect scenario for Jose Mourinho weekend. He never have to bring on Harry Kane. You know, I don't even think he's unfeatured if my memory serves me correctly.
I can't remember seeing him out there on the field. I know Lucas. And then they brought on the new signing, the Vinicius kid. It's a big kid too, man. I didn't realize he was so tall.
But on your first him play, man. He played before.
Yeah, but I see him.
Oh, okay. He's played in the
That one big old boy, man. In tall, man.
In tall, man. But I don't really think him that good though. More like I've watched him before. Him still getting growing in game, but him not there yet. You know, but in game again, him never have to play him two most dangerous players. Him. Oh gosh. Ndombele look good in the middle. This doesn't happen.
Ndombele is a good ball. It's a very good ball, I know.
Yeah, but when
very liberal, move very fast.
The thing when Mourinho right off one player, not a lot of players come back from that. So the fact that he has been able to get back in the good graces of Mourinho, you know, kind of tells a lot about him, his mental state, his ambition.
Very nippy.
Huh?
He's very nippy on the ball. Move quick. He move quick.
I feel you who is not that. He was not the slenderest of people.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of look a body upon him, you know.
But he height give me low sense of gravity. You know, he height. He have a very good height.
He's very good for the ball. Very good. He might not have that attractive, you know, like some you touch the ball and you say, yo, that you are general. He might not have that look there, but he's very good, he's confident. And he can pass the ball with both feet, so, you know.
Yeah.
Another good aspect of the game for them too is that Dele Alli get a run out.
Him gone, man. I'm surprised he never gone another summer. Yeah, man.
It was the baller that me like, though.
I think Mourinho like him, or Mourinho don't like him attitude.
Man. He's a youth one.
Good baller. But I don't think he have a future as long as Mourinho the top man. I don't think his future gonna be there.
To me, him come like a Jesse Lingard to me.
He's far better than Lingard, man.
I don't think so.
At the same time, energy, they bring energy to the game. I don't see much say better, but they bring energy to the game.
I don't even think him is an energy youth. Him is kind of lazy, you know, and do that late run thing there.
I think him a class over Lingard, man.
Not me. Not me. But Lingard has, I think Lingard has lasted longer.
Him can't finish. Him can't. I don't think attitude get him no problem.
I think him lazy, yeah, and they have it good. They have it easy under Pochettino, and Mourinho is a man where man stand for that.
Yeah.
I just think what happened with both of them have the field issues, and it affect both of them on the field. 'Cause if you check it, two of them have some issues off the field, and I just feel it affect both of them there. But it's two good baller. All right, baller.
Lingard,
Lingard and
Mid-tier. I think Lingard. I ain't gonna say that now. I'm joking.
you gotta call them mid-team ballers.
I was gonna say that both of them would be good for Arsenal, but mid-table.
you don't want Lingard, brother. Trust me.
No, I know. I'm just messing with you, but we realize that we may take that serious.
Well, because you know, really when they know you're an Arsenal fan, so
Corley, honestly, man, as Arsenal fan, me don't say anything just about now if we get Arteta fired.
Yeah, man.
Wrong attitude, man.
I know.
Wrong attitude.
Hey, one thing I'm going to tell you as a man, I'm going to admit when I'm wrong. It's a wrong attitude, but at the same time, I want the best of my team. I've been struggling for 17 years. I don't want to struggle to continue and I keep hearing the same thing. Trust the process. We've been trusting the process for 17 plus years. So it's about time for me to see something that I can say, you know what, yes. I see it looks like we're going in the right direction. We can't move from 5th and 6th or 4th going all the way to 10th. Which, if we keep at it, that's where I think we're going to finish this season.
10th. All right. Well, so as we say, right now, bottom 3, top 6. So right now, Fulham 18th, West Brom 19th, and Sheffield United and 20th. Zane, my gosh, them they far. When I think Sheffield can come back from this.
Yeah, they can.
They can.
Mathematically.
It's still early season.
I just exactly. Just 9 games gone.
Early season.
But when I look, them have a plus minus 11 goal difference. All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
so as good as Leeds are play, Leeds can be in trouble because they play some open football that can get them in some trouble. Remember Norwich last season?
They're in 15th.
Yeah, Norwich last season looked good up until the point where they realized all the pretty football that they've been playing wasn't good enough, and they realized it too late.
Yeah, true.
For example, even look at City.
I'm surprised I'm surprised.
Oh, you're talking about
Aaron Cantwell and Valbuena.
Yep. Well, you know, there's a big link with Arsenal for that boy, the midfielder.
Valbuena. Cantwell?
I know Valbuena. What's his? Is it
Cantwell?
Huh?
Cantwell?
No, not Cantwell. You see him, Valbuena. I know Valbuena his name is. He got a different. I can't remember his name, but it's not Valbuena. Valbuena is a different that used to be at West Ham.
Yeah, but no, man. Somebody have hold on, I'm going to tell you a narrative.
I can't remember his name, but he's a good midfielder.
Buendia.
Yeah. He had a lot of assists last season. He probably second in the assist last season.
Yeah, good looking baller.
Good baller. And him very in that, him 23 years old, so.
Yeah. And even with Aaron's. But think comedy here want to get linked with Aaron's.
Yeah.
Good young right.
All over my place, guy. When I link with Bayern for a while, and link with Barcelona for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
See there, all right. So I'm gonna see it go on. Anyway, so tomorrow, Brighton take on Liverpool. Brighton host Liverpool at the Amex Stadium. The Amex Stadium still name?
Who?
The Amex Stadium, right? Brighton home name Amex. Yeah, man. Amex Stadium. So Brighton hosts Liverpool. Now Liverpool lost against Atalanta midweek. Wednesday. What the man say about that game? Thoughts, predictions.
Harry, make a prediction first.
It's gonna be a tough fight. I think I give Liverpool about 3-1 victory.
Hold on there. So it's a 3-1.
Yeah, man. Liverpool. But it's gonna be a battle.
What you say, Harry? Gary?
2-0.
2-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool.
Oh. Never say 2-0 Brighton.
He's a brave man.
Huh?
He's a brave man.
Yeah, man. Because honestly, Brighton play really good football now.
They play good football.
Nice football.
They play good football.
I don't think Brighton deserve to lose against Manchester United nor Chelsea.
The difference for me,
yeah, but the thing is about
Liverpool losing 2 back-to-back games. They didn't travel when them get beaten. So if they got beaten in Italy and then travel come back home, then maybe we might look another way there. But the fact that them stayed in England, me figure, me not think them are gonna dash it again.
Yeah, the thing with me, Brighton play good, but they don't score much goal. I think they lack quality up front. So I think that's gonna be the biggest downfall. They play good football, but they lack quality.
Yeah.
They lack up front, scoring goals.
Okay. Alright, City. So the next game we have one of them, a lot of noise are going on in the background, you know.
I know, man. Nobody knows.
Hold on. Yeah. Sit down in there so I don't hear what you're saying.
You heard.
All right.
Well, you hear me? So City host Burnley. Next, me I'm gonna start by prediction. I see a 1-0 win for Burnley.
Boy, that too is gonna be another battle. It's gonna be
the people them know again. Don't forget, click the link in the video description if you want to join the call. Then we're inviting everyone to interact with us. If you don't like something when I say, let me know. If you agree, let me know. Click the link in the video description. And also, yes, comment, man. I pray you comment the chat, man. I say nobody comment yet. But my predictions, most of my predictions are drenched in emotion. You know, it's more hope than anything.
I think probably when you go for the smaller side, if they win, then they're gonna look like you're such more of a genius. To predict that.
I can't take that credit because it's all guessing.
I don't say.
Watch football and see analysts them as guess score and them supposed to
almost never right.
We don't know a footballer.
And overall, you know, me always like an underdog. I don't know why. Even when I played football, man, you know, watching football, whatever I do, I always go for like an underdog. Not like favorite.
When I'm on my team.
Exactly.
But if it was City I play Fulham or West Brom,
you know it go.
Would waste my time put it on none of them.
Fulham.
But I think Burnley have a little. As much as me hate them. Because
them hard to play.
But I think they bring something different to the Premier League, man.
Yes.
Something so different. I mean, I appreciate that.
You remember Stoke? You remember the old Stoke?
Yes.
Yeah.
They might know what they Stoke.
Some long ball and nothing fancy, but them get the job done.
Yes. You know, I didn't care about the prettiness. It's about getting the result. Yeah. You know, the nastier the game, the better them for them odds.
And you know, he can get overlooked a lot. Chris Woods, him do a very good job for them up front.
Yes.
You know, him headers is almost like once they put the ball in their box, man will get to it.
Mm-hmm. But I think Barnes to me is a better stroke. Four more.
Overall, Barnes is better.
But Barnes are the more the nasty one, you know? Barnes more get dirty and him coming
he's feisty.
You know,
side like Chris Woods, brother. When it comes to the defender, that I think is for defender is a nightmare.
Yes.
Him get up there with them.
The guy, I mean, that's the same look at you, Mark. Oh gosh, where them look at left foot boy name again?
McNeil.
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 McNeil. I like that. I like that you there.
He's
I
very
don't
good.
I
Very
would
good.
take him a Man U's
Very good
right
footballer.
For a youth, we're playing at such a team where him not really get the opportunity to create a lot. Him have a whole heap of assists, and him have a good cross man.
And that's the thing. Him have people who can cross the ball too. So anybody can get I think anybody can get an assist when you have people to cross the ball too. When you look at a City team, as good a cross as Mahrez is and all these other guys who can De Bruyne who can put the ball in the box on a dime, they just don't have anybody to pick out in the box for them.
No, what happened?
Exactly, none whatsoever. They have a Jesus who he can't go with no header against no centre back.
I think Aguero may be back still,
Yeah, but still Aguero ain't gonna win no header.
He decent
for him to win. But him not gonna jump over no defender. You just gotta pick him out. He may run past them and run onto the ball. But for you just swing the ball into the box and the two of them two defender Aguero going up for the ball. If Aguero is in front of them and the ball dropping on Aguero, then yes, he get to it. But if the both of them gonna vie for that ball in the air, you can't just count it out.
Yeah,
Same thing with us now. We don't have nobody to hit with in the box.
True. No, none of them give one
no. I think City will make a statement. I'm going 4-0 City.
My God.
City,
Yeah. I think they're gonna make a statement. They're wounded right now, so they're gonna come back with a goal.
I was gonna go 3-1 City.
Yeah, I go 4-0 City.
Okay. All right, sir. Make us see now.
The fun game is after.
The game is going to have everybody. If we don't watch it live, we're going
yeah, man, it's going to be a fun
game. Yeah, man. Yes, well, unless Everton do Everton. I'm not sure. Because they have them time. Like when they play Man U the other day, they never show. But then if we play that good for all them, but they work that Everton.
They're missing their linchpin, man.
So, Gary, what do you say?
Oh, Everton?
Everton leads.
Everton leads.
Goodison Park.
2-1.
2-1.
Everton. I go 2-1 Everton.
This is a hard one to predict. You said 2-1 Everton. You know what? I go 3-2 Everton. It's hard to predict. I know Lee's gonna score.
Yeah.
It's just
It's a tough game.
But they're gonna let Leeds score. They will create a chance, but we don't know if Bamford is.
Well, yeah, if they
he miss a lot of chance.
Against Arsenal, then yeah, they ain't gonna score. But if them gonna get in the box.
Yeah, and it's so. I don't know if Bamford is that guy.
I don't think he is either.
He missed too much goal though. He got too much chance.
Yeah, me say.
But he scored some good goal though.
2-0 Everton.
All right.
That's my predictions. Yeah?
I think it's gonna be a fun game to watch for the neutral.
Yeah, yes. And I don't know why these man decided to put the worst game of the weekend at 3:00. But we have West Brom Sheffield.
It may not be the best game. I go for Sheffield.
So Harry, where is that?
2-1 Sheffield.
What you say, Gary?
2-2. 2-2.
All right. Me ever say 2-0 Sheffield. Yeah, that's my prediction. See? 2-0 Sheffield. No, tomorrow should be a nice day of football, a game of football.
Yeah, start early.
I think the more competitive games will be on Sunday. And tomorrow, yeah, man, 3 games and tomorrow hot, man. Sunday, I mean. You know? But I'm sorry, Gary, you're not gonna say something. Sorry,
No. Go ahead. No, I was saying, I know Sunday evening some people gonna take off the Arsenal jersey.
Man,
I wonder why.
I wonder why. And I like it. I bet
No,
you
man.
I started playing, brother.
Ain't no taking off this jersey, brother, for nobody else to play. We no
I
fear.
know,
You want to take it off and put on a Real Madrid one, man.
yeah, man. I know you're gonna be embarrassed. You're gonna
No,
be embarrassed.
again, every now and again, me have. Hey, it was a gift, you know, so me still have to wear it.
Nah, sir. You know what? Give me get them I use.
Hey, that are you, brother. Me keep mine.
No, man, me I get back to if it's something like that, me get back, man, because it's an insult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The person they
man.
never know you. All the person that what could have come to that person in mind for Madrid?
Hey, they know me a Madrid fan too.
Oh, see, they
I'm
admit it, man.
a daughter, so you know they couldn't find. Actually, so here's the thing with me and certain.
We know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say they couldn't find an Arsenal jersey.
No, man, that too. But seriously, I wear two brands mainly. I love Puma and I love Adidas. But just now wearing a Man U jersey because of my Adidas. I just trample upon that and use the white my foot.
So if you're that, you can't manage your money, what you do?
That's what I said. I do use the white my foot.
Oh, okay.
It don't matter what you use it, man.
You don't have ambition, that's why.
No, I know that. We still having money. We don't care what you want to do with it.
You're not getting the money out of a jersey sale, man.
No, your daughter don't buy it, so what she gonna do? If the money we should teach it.
No, for real, still. I love Real Madrid from a long time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you I'm my number one team. Arsenal is my number one team, but I've been watching Real Madrid for years upon years, brother. From way back, you know. One time, I can't remember myself even trying to call myself Morientes, because I just don't like the way Morientes moved. And back in the days, I really, really admire the way they play. I remember when they beat Juventus, me and Bangers I go at it them time there. Because I'm a Juventus fan along with Man United. And from back in the days, you know.
Nobody can say can't be a Real Madrid fan, you know, but doesn't say you have to just choose one.
Brother, see the one, see, this is it. Arsenal all the way.
Okay, so nothing else more than Real Madrid, sir.
I watch multiple league, brother.
Okay.
When the Arsenal is not in the Champions League, so we can't. So we are gonna face Real Madrid anytime soon. But if we do,
and I'm not gonna be for a very long time too.
I don't think so. You know, I'm gonna reserve my comment on that one for right.
Not gonna be.
Arsenal fans, let me tell you something. When Arsenal, let's not forget, Choke FC, Banta FC.
No, Banta FC, not Choke FC.
Them choked, man. Cause I remember the other day, not last season, the season before, when homeboy Emery was on a coach.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when they have like 4 games left and they need to win like 2. I don't remember how it go. Something to that effect. That's all about them doing. Top 4 is yours.
Yeah.
Yo, right now, Arsenal hasn't played in the Champions League so long that people forget. Like when them come back, people are gonna say, "Who that time there?" Like, they've been out of it so long. Yeah.
Yeah, I can have your fun. I agree with a lot of things y'all are saying, because you know what I think. But you see me right now, for me, and I'm being honest right here, is that because Man United and Arsenal in the same position, I'm not even laughing. One time I watched them game and hope say them do the same, you know, them do something worse than we do, lose.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even watching with that kind of expectation no more. Although more to lose still, but
Harry, you cannot say
the kind of hype I'm used to get from stuff like that.
Yeah,
we don't really did it. It's not there no more because I think both clubs has fallen so far. It's really hard. That level of competitiveness that I used to have. I used to call Virgin Mackerel them and your daddy quite off whenever, you know, Man U lose. Nobody not even bother them.
But Harry, you cannot say we in the same position. We play ball on Tuesday night and Wednesday night. You play on Thursday night, Virgin. We're for destroy Virgin. We're not in this. No, you're not so high. You're not in our class, Virgin.
But Gary, only a year ago we were playing on Thursday night.
Brother, that's history. That's history.
Hey, you, so don't talk about nothing. I told this the other night. Don't talk about nothing because you like to talk about that history. Don't talk about history. Don't talk about your past glory because you've fallen so far right now.
Brethren,
We both are clubs that are.
brethren, the fact is, we play on a Tuesday night and a Wednesday night. You play on a Thursday night.
And it's the truth.
Curry good football.
Let me see how far you're gonna go.
But Harry, you know the thing that makes me a little bit more optimistic though, as a Man U fan. In all honesty, what makes me a little bit more optimistic is the fact that even though we don't have that structure in the director of football, stuff like that, we don't have that. Our owners, in my opinion, have actually them spend more money than your owners.
That's true.
So for me, even though we don't have the structure, at least we can say it's not a case of owners just not giving them money and we can't buy quality players. At least we can say we've tried. That's the thing for me.
Arsenal spend a lot of money,
but not in comparison to us. And I don't think even if we don't spend.
If you look at what we spend this season or the season before, like last season, I think we're not spending more money than Man United last season.
Yes, last season you guys spent more money than most clubs last season.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. The problem I'm having is who we spending the money on.
Yes,
we're not spending the money in the right places, so we're just going out there and making some panic buys because we're leaving it till late. And I think what Arsenal try to do a lot is they try to satisfy the fans with one big signing every season. Now, one halfway decent sign, and they leave it to the end of the transfer window to silence the fans. They're not really going out there trying to rebuild this thing. If you want to rebuild, you rebuild from the start of the opening of the transfer window. You get your players in together, you bring them together, and then you start get some training in under them belt and make them, start gelling from early out. You cannot get man at the close of the hurry the last hour of the transfer window. Try to get in a baller to come help you get some upward climb in the Premier League table.
Mm-hmm.
It takes every baller from overseas a while to get settled in the Premier League.
No, I understand now. But listen, remember kind of the show on that saying, on a broke on the transfer fee the other day by Pepe for 70. What was it?
72, allegedly 72 million. Some people are saying that there was an add-on that take it up to 82 million.
Okay, but let me just show you the difference. 4 or 5 years ago, we bought Pogba for way more money than that. But as I try to show you the money, we will go out there and spend for a big player. We broke. I think we broke a record down by Maguire too at 80 million.
Yeah. For
defender. You understand what I mean? It's like we don't spend money, but when you look at
not like crazy money.
Yeah, when you look at the players that Chelsea buy and all them spend up there. City really buy big, but Chelsea and Man U, Liverpool to a certain extent.
Liverpool don't really spend that amount of money still. Them
no,
spend what they make.
Money for Thiago.
Yeah, them spend. But Thiago put up at 29 million.
29 million.
Yeah, so I don't know what money that.
But for me, he has spent
25 million. 25 million, I think.
Yeah, man, 1 year left on the contract and Thiago 30?
29.
29.
Yeah, 30 right there. Yeah.
And I'm kind of injury prone,
Prone.
But for 25 million, that's still a bargain, though.
25. We bought a defender. We buy a defender for 35 million, and him still can't get our team.
Yeah, but Minister said with 1 year left, again, whatever. Yeah, but the point I'm gonna make is that I don't think we're gonna spend like, or maybe the players gonna buy, but we're not see them bringing them quality like as much as Man U when they're up there in terms of the table, our squad. I think the man for man will have much better players than you.
I admit that, Virgin. I tell us, Man U have the squad to be challenging for the title.
Yeah.
Why y'all ain't doing it? I cannot understand it. Well,
I think we lack about 3 players from challenging. We lack about 3 players.
Where would you say is your biggest
2 players from being?
All right, no, I said 3.
No, what's your biggest lack right now?
let me just make it clear. I would say 2 players. See? For me, a legitimate challenger. But
what you need?
Right now, with the squad we have right now, we should be, I flirt with third a little bit.
So let me
fourth.
What you need? Tell me what you need. Let me see if we can analyze this thing.
A defender. We need a central defender.
Okay.
We need a central defensive midfielder.
Okay, so that's 2. Why 3? What you saying?
And a right winger. Did I agree with me, Gary?
Yeah, of course, that's what I said. That's why I said we shot 3 players.
But I think if we get a central defensive midfielder and a defender, because we can always interchange Marshall and Rashford.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
You understand?
Let me see this. You know, Liverpool don't have a central attacking midfield.
A number 10.
Yeah, a number 10. They don't play
but the system, they play a different system.
Yes, but that's why I'm saying it down to the coach. That's why I said I don't. Right now, when you look across the board, man to man, Man U versus Liverpool. You have a Rashford, they have a Mane. Similar players. Mane may be a better finished product, but they're similar players. Very pacey, very direct on the day, right? On the other side, you have Salah. To me tell people him one-dimensional. Him score get you a whole goal, but we know what I'm going to do before him even do it.
And he's not a good passer of the ball neither.
Exactly. And then you guys got your kid Marshall. Very skillful. Same way, he just let him so hot and cold. Why him hot and cold the way him is, I don't know.
But Marshall don't play on the right. Salah play on the right.
He can play on the right. He's right-footed. Yeah, but you have a young Greenwood. Say you don't use him. He's right-footed.
No, Marshall play on the right.
But what I say, you can play on the right. Just like Rashford can play on the right.
You can alternate. As a coach, a coach can find them.
Right?
All right, Harry. Well, before we don't want to get to.
Most of Liverpool come from their wing backs.
All right, Harry.
Yeah, go ahead. Where?
Yeah, we don't want to get into it, but tell the big difference with Man U and Liverpool, right? You have to go central midfield. Yes, coach. Fred play, but Fred, no, central, no, away from the coach. You cannot, if a player is not just good enough, they're not just good enough, right? Listen, I'm finish my point, all right? You have Fred here, so when I basically convert, where most of the time gets topside, he can play it on his own, right? Move to the back line. Liverpool most of the time can press high and go one-on-one because of Van Dijk and whoever they use, whoever they use on the back line. If Man push high, Maguire had no pace, Lindelof had no pace, then that go one-on-one. So I feel always, that's why sometimes it's a big team if you go defensive for protect them because they're not good enough.
Gary. Hold on, Gary. Gary, who buy Maguire?
80 million.
Social ban.
Okay.
80 million. It's down to the coaching again.
Hold on, Social never know this before. Because we had Lindelof, him knows. So Lindelof didn't I say Social never know this before?
Yeah, know it before.
Brother, when you look on quality what Wijnaldum bring up, Wijnaldum has elevated somewhat in stature.
I was gonna pick Wijnaldum before him touch that guy. That's how I was gonna allude to. Because when you think about Wijnaldum, he's a man who get relegated with Newcastle.
Brother, Wijnaldum is again because
but how many choices Liverpool? How much choice Liverpool have in the central midfield?
He's the number one choice.
Brother, let me make my point. Let me just make my point, Gary.
Go ahead.
Before. Wijnaldum, who them having in choice? No, we are talking about Thiago. No, we're not.
But they have my guy from Brazil to Firmino. They have so many choices. Firmino, they have so many choices.
Listen to them three. It's Fabinho, Henderson, Wijnaldum, and maybe a Keita. Zin?
Right.
Keita. That's it.
Right, that's 4.
That's it. But that's it.
Right, but how much money?
Let's pay the price tag. Let's wear the price tag. When you look at it, you have a Pogba. How much you pay for Pogba?
No, we're talking about the central holding midfield here.
Brother, we're talking about midfielder in general because the two teams them use two different formations. So you can't just say central. You come like you say number 10.
No, remember, we was highlighting the weakness in Manu squad.
Yeah, you're saying
the position was whole in midfield, defense, and a right side of midfield. That's what we was highlighting. We never highlight the whole midfield. We was highlighting the weak spot.
My argument is that Manu have the side to be challenging for the title. That's my argument. I'm talking about the current squad is good enough to challenge for the title. I cannot understand it. Why y'all ain't challenging? Plus, you bring in an old Cavani where we know him can score some goal. Maybe him pass him best. But we know him can chip in and give some goal. With the right manager at the helm of Man United should be challenging. Man United is probably the second biggest club in the world.
And I don't
the biggest club in the world.
I think Real Madrid
is
back and forth every
biggest club in the world. Biggest brand in the world.
Okay. But what is it true? Me not make the money off of the brand there. The money I make the money off of that. I start the club, but they're not gonna repeat that. But what I want to say is I don't want the people to confuse me. I don't think I say Manu should be winning a title. But I think we should be closer to the top, given with the players that we have. We should be closer to the top than we are.
Well, you have to wait until the end of the season anyway, because the end of the season just start now. So
we're still in the last season too. The team that Manu had last season should have been. Everybody are giving praise for the third. Okay, and come third. But the season one, the team what Manchester United has, in some games that we lose, we shouldn't have lost. We should have been. It shouldn't have come down to the last two games.
But Corey.
Finish, make the man finish.
Corey, okay, go ahead.
No, finish. But
remember last season, we got a lot of injuries last season. When I tell we have no midfield to choose from, remember last season when the season started, Pogba played about 4 games. I was out for till the new season. We didn't get Bruno Fernandes until January. You was using Lingard and Pereira playing midfield number 10 roles. What you can do with that side?
No, there were games when he would have forced Pereira, no matter how Pereira played like that.
Because we are not trying.
No. Hold on.
Pereira had a good preseason and he wanted to integrate Pereira in a Man United side, and he tried to
put Pereira in the under 20, in the under whatever. My thing is, brother, he wasn't even playing Fred. Remember that. That injury make Fred start playing.
Yep.
Injury. When Pogba get injured and then McTominay injury him foot, I make him start with Fred. Him start playing Fred.
Corey, well, you must remember. I'm not cut you, but you must remember the incident with Fred last season. Remember, Fred went and get married and returned late to Man U squad.
Yes.
That's why. That's why it wasn't play, because Solskjaer was saying they were mad fit yet.
No, so Solskjaer never like him, and him show you that. No. He say one Fred have a bad game. If Fred have 2 games and he can't take him out of the side.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true.
Bad game, so?
That's true. That's true. But you have to give what to Caesar, what due to Caesar. Fred returned late last season to Man U squad. When the season almost started, Fred returned. Okay. Right? Hey. Then you go about, I think, a 5th game Pogba get injured. That's when Fred coming about 5th game into the season.
No. It was
yes, man.
When Fred come in, when Pogba get injured, he start use McTominay.
No, so remember that time was McTominay and Fred was playing because Matic was out one at the time, do you know?
No, man.
Remember?
It was Pogba, McTominay, and Pereira. And then Pogba get injured and they bring in Matic. And then McTominay get injured and they bring in Fred.
So my point is, for how many games where a Lingard and a Pereira could play a number 10 role and take money to the top of the table, or to compete more? Where? In whose squad Pereira and Lingard can start and be the starting number 10?
You know what I believe?
No, none of them.
I believe that.
Exactly.
It don't matter what kind of pop baller you have in your team. If the coach is average, you're never gonna get nowhere. It don't matter how.
Yeah, that's true. That's true too. But what I'm saying
in real life, if you're in a real workforce, if you hire a manager to run your business and him now run it right, they're gonna run to the ground. So you have to get rid of them and get somebody who can manage real good. So right,
no, that's true.
No matter what kind of player you have, you're gonna always see the gaps, and in order to close them, we both struggle in the same way. We have to get somebody. You know me, analysis last night. Somebody asked a question. They said, name a coach who is coaching currently who has less experience than Arteta.
I think Arteta has less experience than anybody is right now.
Across the world, in the almost every European team that you can think about, Arteta has the least experience, which kind of baffles me a little bit. Like, what were we thinking? You know.
But Harry, coaching sometimes starts sorry, because if Arteta come and kick it out, then people don't have to make all those statements. You know, remember a lot of them Pep start, Zidane start, a lot of them start social. A lot of them started. Gerrard.
First. So here what me I said, them started coaching something first, like a smaller team, or they start with the B team, or the under 23, under 18. Arteta none of that. He was propelled into a big role where he got exposed into a team that was their backs are against the wall pretty much. I'm not gonna tell us that you now get something out of them, but a team like that, like Arsenal right now, needs somebody who has some authority. I can grab these players up and say, "Listen, man,
I'm better players too."
And then, but you tell me now, if you were a player right now, would you be attracted to Arsenal or Arteta-led Arsenal team? No,
depends on the person.
Take your bias out of it right now, where you look and say, just be a new.
Not me.
Wanting to play Champions League and have very high ambitions. You know, I don't mind going to a club, but not in a Champions League. But I think about Arteta. Do you see him doing anything that would attract you to the team?
If he get better players, I think he do better.
You still repeat the same thing. If him get better players, like I said,
if
you have that attraction, brother.
Hold on, Gary. Let me interject. Gary, we just acknowledge how good, how nice of a football Brighton player. We just acknowledged that earlier today. Brighton have nowhere close to the quality what Arsenal have. And Brighton are playing big teams and are dominate them
better
football with less quality players. That's the point. You are saying need better players, but Brighton coach it with less players and then beat Arsenal. Them should have beat Man U. Them should have beat them. They are playing
point exactly
attractive football. That like a narrative you say, oh, them are play attractive football, but them are lose. And let them get points. So you must do that consistently week in week out. And look on a Southampton. Look on all Southampton. Not just because they're top of the season. The league now are up there. But Southampton has always been one of those teams. Even from
it's a yo-yo team.
From somebody there, when them Poch there, them play football. With
all over the years.
So why only our Arteta need them need world-class players? Them are better players than them coaches.
Yeah, but probably those coaches are better coach. But that's what I say. If you're not a good coach, they need better players.
Brother, you just admit. You just admit it. You say probably.
No,
realize what the conversation is about. We were talking about the level, the capability of the coaches. They can't elevate the teams.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying is then what the team have to do them is give them better players then to help them out.
Mackerel, we got good players. We have one of the best strikers in the world who is not scoring. He can't score since the season start. He probably scored 2 goals in 9 games since the season start. Have the least strike on attempt to the goal ever in his career at this point of the season. From this man been playing football, and we just offered him probably a $350,000 increase
a month,
or a weekly salary. Him not take no shot on the goal, him not get nothing out on the field. I agree we have average players, but when they're maxed out, then you can say yes, they not do nothing. But these players are just dragging themselves around the field and you not get nothing from them. Which tells me that either the coach losing the dressing room or something, they don't respect him, they're not playing for him or whatever it is. They just go there. You can actually tell Lacazette is not going to do anything. From him touch a field, look at him face look down and look droop and him face drop, you can tell he's going to be lost the entire game until they take him off.
So
if we can't see that, why coach can't see that?
So wasn't the same problem with the coach before too?
But that's what I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying. If coaches can make or break it, right? coaches have potential. Emery is a good coach. I'm not a Emery fan because I think Emery is a top 5 team, like probably mid-table team. I think he will do a very good job with a mediocre team where he gets some little mediocre players and put them together, and there will be UEFA Cup kind of team. He's good enough for that level. You want coaches who are punch above that level, what can get. I'm not going to say you can't grow, but his playing style is similar to what Arteta does sometimes. We want to park the bus, and then sometimes him can't figure out what his best 11 is. Him want a team who are kind of shallow, with probably 15 players, and him can manage it. If him have a big team like PSG, him struggle at PSG.
But Harry, I think Arsenal problem most later come on to the players because they start to struggle and look awful from Anna Wenger come right down through the whole city with every coach. So if every coach and put it on the coach, something is wrong within the system and the players then.
No, it's not because, just one thing.
Because they start struggle from Arsenal from Wenger days.
No, Gary, but sometimes the players not good enough, It's not just the fact that the players not good enough, but sometimes the players not good enough and you don't have the right coach. Then when I say the players them for be no, sometimes the players are not good enough for that standard. Okay, I understand. But at the same time, bro, we see teams, we see coaches for other teams that use less talented players than the players them where you have, even though they're not good for that standard, them will work with less talented players. Or you and them will get better results, better performances.
Yeah, that's true. But listen,
before you say anything, sorry. Think about Leicester, the Premier League title winning Leicester. Look at the kind of player that they used to win the Premier League that season.
I understand that. But my point is, let me tell you something with football. Yeah? And that was to coach too. It was like probably say Brighton coach, right? And probably you come and Arsenal, a bigger club, more pressure. You come and they only look just like with some players, those players for a certain club, the pressure is on them, they can't perform.
But see, that's what I'm telling you.
To play for some other club is like you make a mistake, nobody sees. So just go and play free good football. No pressure on you. But you come to Arsenal.
That's what I'm saying, Gary. You need a manager who can manage manage.
All right. Which manager you think could have managed Arsenal right now?
You got players. You got a manager out there. You got Allegri out there, probably with the job. Eh?
And with this couple of players could challenge for the Premier League.
I'm not going to tell you that him can challenge for the Premier League. It's a potentially we can challenge for top 4 with a better manager. Maybe we can punch above our level, and because Leicester use less players and win the Premier League. I'm not going to tell you it's going to happen again, but every once in a while something like that happens. But it goes down to the management. You have to build that momentum, right? I'm not going to tell you, say, Ranieri was not Leicester no long length of time when they win the Premier League. I mean, I read Ranieri as a top-class manager, but him did it. Because he had the crop of players who were willing to play for him, and them play to theme type of football, and they played it well.
Yeah. Right? I'm going to just cut in a little bit, because I forgot to end the stream, so again, people, man, beg you know, support the thing, no? You can click the link in the video description, man, and interact with them, man. We could hear one after some, man. Then support the thing is that we're trying to accommodate interaction among fans. Whether we agree or disagree, we can have a healthy debate without disrespecting each other if we don't agree. And we can all have a dwell upon the same topic if we agree. Then, but just support the thing, man. We're gonna wrap up the thing soon. We're gonna make Aaron finish it tonight, and then Gary follow up, and then we're gonna wrap up the thing. But again, I want to thank each and everybody. We're gonna 80 subscribers as of today. Then it's been just about a month since I started streaming, and we have 80 subscribers as of today. Not so like enough, but for a little you like me, I try a little thing. I feel very good about it. I appreciate the support, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Dust Bowl Ball Gamer stream every day, Monday to Monday, with the exception of a 1 or 2 day if it's like a holiday. Like yesterday I didn't stream because it was Thanksgiving. But yeah, Monday to Friday, anywhere between 7 and 7:30 I'll be streaming. in the evening. On a weekend, I stream, which is Saturday and Sunday. I stream after the last Premier League game ends for that day. Zane, so just follow your boy. We talk about any topical things that go on in football. Yeah, so yeah, sir. Harry, continue your point.
No man, me good man. Think
You
you know
good?
the point. Yeah. Go ahead.
No man, talk man.
No man, I'm over. I just glad Corley touched on that point because I really like to see your thing growing, my brother, and I really like what you're doing, and no matter what happens from here on out, if it take a while, because sometimes if you're building your empire, it takes a while to grow. Don't give up on what you're doing. If it's your dream, just keep dreaming. I mean, challenges gonna come, but I'm just imploring you, don't sit down and get disappointed because you see it look like it not grow too fast. Just keep putting in the hard work and keep pushing the thing.
Facts. Yeah, man. Man, I get dissuaded, man. And to be honest, the motivation isn't money, people. It's not a money thing. Of course, eventually the money will come, and hopefully it will be good. But it's just because I love football so much, and some of the times if you realize there are a lot of fan channels out there, but they don't really give people from the outside a chance to have their say unless they're going to say something at them chat and hope that them read it, So I wanted to create a platform that, really gives fans, especially those from the diaspora, whoever lives in the States, a chance to call in and let's interact with each other, So yeah, manners and respect, and I appreciate the support and always give me 2 hours always there without needing to chat most of the time when they're on the video still. But yeah, man, manners and respect. No, I'm gonna end the stream. Gary, you have anything else you want to say?
Not really. I'm say as already I said, just fully faith, and people them to subscribe and share. You think on a great thing, take a while and good topic and everything. People love football. We eventually come on board and support the thing, man. So you have to just patient and we, wait. I just you think so blow up, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's not even a blow up. If you blow up, if you not blow up, man, enjoy. Man.
No, man, you're gonna go, man. And we're gonna do what if you see Arsenal fight a relegation or anything,
Hey, I tell you what, my daughter run track, right? So
hold on, Ari, have a chance to live a thing, before it get big and more people are seeing it, more people are gonna know.
Man, hey, I'm not gonna tell you, brother, because you know what? Hey, my daughter, because she gone to college now, and me also look forward every evening me leave work and come home for care, go training for ground, go up on the track. Now she gone to college, and you start this from me get on this thing, me look forward to doing this every evening, for at least you come watch her. If me not have nothing to say, me come watch her and chill out. So I really want to see you keep doing this thing, brother. I mean, I like the interaction.
Definitely, so. Man. Definitely, it's gonna go on. The thing, it might cause wife our schedule like a change in December and mid-December. So I'm hoping that maybe we can bring it a little bit earlier, maybe like 6 o'clock bells. But we'll work out the logistics with the people that who sit with me, it have to work for 1 or 2. So yeah, man, we'll talk about that. But at least I will have a bit more flexibility regarding to what time we're going to stream. Because sometimes I have to wait till the wife to come out so she can hold my data, keep my data for the hour. So
bring her up on the stream, the man. She learn a thing or two.
She press a button and
So up to the Sunday prediction, you was making a prediction for Sunday?
Tomorrow with the Sunday.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow the Sunday.
Tomorrow we'll go through the reviews after today's prediction.
Yeah. And
then tomorrow with the Sundays.
You don't have one prediction for Arsenal already, right?
That's why I can't wait, boy. That's why I can't wait.
Know yourself, man. Hey.
I want to think about some football story on the house,
Yeah.
Hey.
My
football story.
Yeah, because next week I'm going to do some show with some football story, but to reminisce on some time, or some game we'll watch, and what we do when we don't watch a game.
Hey, Corey, let me give one for start up, man. One time, when we play Corner League, And we don't have toys, we don't have feet.
You
We
know,
are
man,
play
I know it's
against,
true what you can say,
we are
man.
play against toys, you know, man. I'm bent there about half line, you know, brother. And Mackerel keep goal, or Gary keep goal, you know, man.
Yeah.
And Ben pick up a ball in midfield and crack a shot. Mackerel duck.
Yo,
Oh, but
yo,
the next story I got to
Corey,
Yeah, man.
I lie. I
Duck.
tell you something, Corey. I don't me duck, you know. But I tell you something. But I tell you the other truth about that game, right?
Oh,
Yo,
God.
me not goal I keep, right? So before that, me make one good save.
hold on. Man,
So
when I end that stream, I just do a next stream. Yes, I
Yeah,
don't
man.
know.
all right.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
Let me end that
God.
stream. Yeah. People, thanks again.
Yeah.
Like the video, subscribe, share with your friends and family. Just look up. I'm going to live again right now with them.
All
When I
right.
get disconnected, of course, but I'm going to decide. It'll take me a minute to start the new stream. Thanks
All
again.
right.
Zing.